Yo! Right, so hello and welcome to this Warno 1v1 game where against Homelander. He's playing a busted division, and we're on the bad side of two lakes. So, this game's never coming out. No one's ever seen this game.
Hello, I like money.
Crave Poison subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Was that Crave Poison? It's an interesting thing to crave. Yeah, so we're just boned, basically. I mean, I don't know what to say. So he can attack here, he can attack here, or he can attack here. And we can't cover all three of those positions. Although covering these two is, like, the same thing, right? So I guess we can. But yeah, the main issue is that this zone is massive, and they can even just put a guy in here, so... And he gets here before me, so... It's very annoying. We know he's going to blob one road, we just don't know which road. And, yeah, we don't know which road, so it does make it kind of hard to do anything about it. So, these are our best friends in stopping blobs down roads. So good stealth and so on, you know, get quite a lot of mileage out of them. And we'll just hope he doesn't go down this road, because if he does, I'm not sure what to do. He's lagging a bit, but nothing new there. That's right, so... Oh my god. On top of everything else. I guess you guys don't notice it, but I notice if there's a 2-second delay between me doing something in the game, executing the command. The problem is, right, people who live in low internet areas, put it that way, they're just used to it, bro. It's just part of the course for them. So they're trained in the art of the lag, whereas I'm not, because I'm rich, apparently. Oh, I'm not really. I'm absolutely broke as anything, but I live in a country with good internet infrastructure, I suppose. Just something, I suppose. I mean, you know, not everybody gets that advantage, so I am thankful, I am grateful, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, so, you know, he might also open with a bunch of lynxes, in which case, then what, right? You might do some helo rushing, and you just can't cover all your bases, that's the problem. Even though this is a div which is kind of good for, like, cost efficiency and so on, you still can't cover all your bases. Because, yeah, if he actually does rush this, 2 of these isn't enough, especially given that it'll be backed up by warriors and so on, and I just won't be able to kill him. Right, so... But yeah, he might also attack here. So I think I need to open, like, plane just to shoot down the helicopters, but the plane will get shot down by the SAS, which is sort of the problem. So there's no winning, basically. I had a lot of people tell me, because I've got, like, this new audience from Broken Arrow, which is great. You know, child's growing. Maybe I'll be able to make this a full-time gig for me once I finish the PhD. And they're like, man, this guy just complains all the time. And yeah, so, you know, I'm working on it. I'd like to not complain all the time, but it's hard not to complain. It just flows so naturally. You probably complain while you play games. Although, then again, you'd say, well, 2,000 people don't watch me play games, Hippie, so maybe you should hold yourself to a higher standard. And okay, you know, I get it. But, what can I say? I am working on it. I would like to not be a Debbie Downer. I'd like to be a positive Polly, if at all possible. So, you know, a couple of these, and then, like, it seems that I actually will be able to afford a plane. But I'd rather not buy one. I think it's probably better to get, you know, maybe like an infantry Conkers in here. Just put it like there or something. Because the SPW one here would work, but it's just warriors would kill me, right? So, like, so maybe that's where this should go. Because I always put it here and it just dies, because they come down this road. Whereas this one, I've got the range, right? Although they'll cross here, so, like, where do the trees end? Right, well, we'll try that. Anyway, we're running out of time here. He's not waiting for me, because he probably doesn't know it's me. And yeah, okay, so we'll get a couple of these. And all right. And yeah, we'll do some hoping. We'll do some coping. I'll be honest, I'd rather get rid of this. Buy a grenade launcher. No, okay, I guess not. He just altered his deployment there and restarted the timer. Because yeah, Panzerjäger, how's that helping me in this fight? But it's 70 points and I get the IFV, which is sort of the useful part. Whereas grenade launcher probably not going to help me too much. So, you know, whatever. Good luck. Have fun. So it's time to thank the generous channel joiners. Generously join her in the channel. Get the names on the screen, get the videos early, get members exclusive videos. Couldn't do it without you guys. They stopped paying me for the PhD because I took too long, because I was playing too much Warno. And I'm not even any good at it, so it's just like a complete waste of life, basically. No, it's not. My dream is to be like a full-time YouTuber slash game developer. Like, how cool would that be? The PhD, for those of you who are wondering, is in chemical engineering. I stopped global warming, but I mean, it's just so boring. I just can't be bothered. You know, so I saved the world. Well, the world doesn't care about me very much. I mean, the generous channel joiners do, but don't worry. Once I finish the PhD, global warming will be solved, so you won't have to worry anymore. So that's your incentive to support the channel. I'm literally stopping the end of the world, right? Surely that's something you care about. Maybe one of these kind of black pill people who's like, you know, let it all burn. What do they call it? Accelerationism. I mean, that's pretty... clearly somebody hurt you, right? And I'm sorry for your loss. But, you know, so some of us... well, am I having a good time? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so there's the helicopter, which we spoke about. And... oh, it's just a recon one, okay. Ferret spam. Very exciting. Gazelle there, just unload you. Right, well this is one hell of an idea when it comes to spam. Out of all the spam options, he's picked ferret spam. Oh great, well this is the big issue here. Those are SAS coming down that road, so... time to leave, I guess. Anyway, how's this going? Have you still not killed that one gazelle? I know it's hard. I'm just getting bullied. Wow, that Panzerjäger actually ended up being a really good idea. There you go. Right, so we'll see if there's anybody in here. And we'll just, you know, flood this a bit more. Oh, he's dying because I'm regarded. My bad. Looks like those Panzerjäger came in handy, though. I think I might have already said that. Oh my god, everybody died because I wasn't looking. Right, well, that's sort of a typical Warno moment. Anyway, I think we're winning. I think his dumbass rush wasn't actually that smart. You can believe that. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, great. More warriors. Right, well, he's got 2 SAS in there, but I think if we really put our noggins and get them joggins, you know, maybe we can make something... what the hell am I on about? But yeah, he is on the good side, so we can literally just hide this in here, which is why I put this here, actually. Stop that. And these guys are dying. I think I got the SAS, maybe. No, they're still here. Well, they were. Anyway. Get that Saxon, please. Come on, use your satchels. Aren't you supposed to be biggest brain, Hippie? Weren't you supposed to be a smart guy, Hippie? Weren't you doing a PhD, Hippie? Oh, looks like you're just dumb like the rest. How the fuck is that thing still alive? Clearly not smart enough. Clearly not smart enough. But I've shot at it many times. Many times. No, okay, well they're dead. Anyway. I think I finally got that thing though, which is nice. And that should, you know, kill people, please. Wouldn't that be nice? I think I got him. I got somebody at least. There's nobody in there. There's nobody in there. Oh, Homelander. Oh, okay, there's actually something there. Oh, that's an SAS. Can we kill it in its transport? No, because we're bad. Missed that because I was bad there. What the fuck? There's somebody in there. Does he have an AT? He's not shooting me, so he can't do. Anyway, he's got mid, right? So we need give it this. Did you hit anything? Can you do anything? Never mind. Anyway, we managed to sort that problem out to an extent, and we'll just, you know, come over here. This guy's probably going to die soon. I just can't really see him holding on. You keep me holding on. Let's just get him out of there then, instead of just letting him die. Wouldn't that be smart? Are those the ones with the rockets? Anyway, I wonder what happens if I just go up there. Is that a thing? Can I just do that? Hello. Oh dear. Get this up to here. There they are, the many. What the shit? Who thought that was smart? Anyway, he might be over here apparently. That thing is apparently still alive, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on there.
An dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise. Langsam vor, aber seid Schuss. Ruhe, Herr Feind vernichtet.
At least he didn't miss, that would have been embarrassing. Right, you're dying because you're retarded and... Oh dear.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert. Transportkommando bereit. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Right, so we're getting in here, and we're not giving this up so easily. That's an SAS, I want him to perish. Can we ensure this happens? Hello? Is he gonna notice that? He's not. He's not gonna notice that. I'm not sure that's really gonna hit anything. Okay, so yeah, he's doing the classic Homelander thing over here. We'll just get the MiG and sort that way. Right, so yeah, he's blobbing again. Nothing new. Okay, that's annoying because now this can't shoot anything. I need targets. There's one. Oh my god, what kind of predictive capacity is that? Well, actually, it wasn't too far off. Did you do it? Yes, that was good hits as well. Good hits there. And then he surrendered, so there you go. Hippie, you complain too much. Yeah, you're right, I do. So there you go, that's Homelander, currently ranked 85. He's only got 767 games since the reset. The reset was like 3 or 4 months ago. This has been reset as well, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, he plays a lot of Warno, playing a better div than me, better side than me. We're going to watch the replay on that, because that was quite a short game. But he clearly underestimated, you know, some guy called Dribbles, right? Now he knows it's me. But, I'm not too shabby myself. Like I said, I want this to be a way of life for me. I really enjoy complaining, apparently. And so yeah, so we'll watch it through, see what he did. But, like, what kind of, like, I'm going to ferret rush you. What? It's like he's forgotten how to play the game properly. But to be honest, this would have worked if I hadn't defended this. But why wouldn't I defend that? Of course I'm going to defend this. This is my biggest weakness. I've got it worse here, right? But I've got it really bad here. Basically, a nice, quick, easy way to make this a much less painful map. It would still be blue-sided if you did this. Is just shorten this zone so it ends on this road here. Do you see that? So it would just end there. And then, yeah, they can fight for the... He gets the town advantage, he gets an advantage here, right, more forest, he gets the buildings, and this is sort of more open than this is. He's got 2 reinforcement roads here, right, whereas we've got... I mean, you can use this one, but even then it's open, and this is exposed to this side. But the main issue is Gregory's massive, and Anna isn't like that. But, imagine if instead of, like, what is this unit doing for 55 points? What is this doing? It's not, all it's doing is providing vision. It's not stopping anybody coming in here, right? If it, instead of spending 55 points on that, he'd bought even one of these ferrets, right? Because you can get it all the way up to here, you'd get more warning. I suppose this could go all the way up to there, but the ferret, well, yeah, maybe not the ferret. Just like one unit here. Doesn't even have to be at the start. It can be later. Anyway, so... what was his deployment? His deployment was 4 ferrets, 2 foxes, 2 motorized air mobile, and a Milan 2, and an SAS, and a gazelle. Over here, a sniper. A gazelle here. Like, this is like, so basically there's this one player who plays the game a lot, and he's rank 1 at the moment. It's me, obviously, but anyway, he wins because he's got like twice as much APM as everybody else. That's literally it. And the way he plays is he sends out a bunch of recon healers at the start. They all die, and then he knows where all the enemy units are, so he can use his mega APM to repath everything. Right? You're not that guy, as they say. So this only has a speed of 90. This has a speed of 100. But you see that, so he would have got here, I think, but he sort of pussied out a bit, but maybe he wouldn't have, I don't know. So, Meta's shooting the Gazelle, and it's going to get the Saxon here. It doesn't have the range to hit the Foxes, but what is the purpose of this? Anyway, so over here, we see him. I think I unload this, and it, like, hits it, maybe. And, yeah, so Ferret killed, but like I can get it if you wanted to use them here, it probably would have worked. Basically, he tried to rush 2 places. That's it, really, isn't it? Yeah, because look, there's 2 SAS here, another 2 foxes here, bunch of things. If he had just defended here and rushed this, he would have got me. Put 1 unit here. But he tried to rush 2 places, which he, why? These are really useful. I didn't have them in the deck before. The T-55s at 2 vet. Really, really useful for the start. Anyway, so look, oh no, the ferrets. Like, they're not, I can't even tell they're doing anything. So they're just there to sponge while the foxes do the work. But yeah, the BRDM2 Conkers, or SPW Conkers in German parlance, very, very useful unless you just drive them into the enemy and die. So 2 units there dying, that didn't have to die because I just wasn't paying attention, because I was looking over here trying to micro this. At least this survived, right? But yeah, the Panzerjäger that I bought ended up being very useful, except I didn't actually need them. Some regular marshals. I got them because they were cheap, right? Anyway, so we smoke here, and then we run off. This infantry should have been more protected. I didn't realise there'd be warriors behind this. I thought they'd be over here, but yeah, just trying to rush 2 places at once. And then he bought 3 CVs. Like, if you want to rush, I would bring the CVs in the rush, but let's say you don't. Then at some point you got to make a decision. Do I double down on the rush, or do I pull back into a defensive posture? You do not double down on the rush and buy 3 CVs, because then then you lose all your momentum and you die, which is basically what happened. So this is 1 minute's income just on CVs, whereas my minute's income was this bomber. Very juicy bomber. I keep losing as games as this div because I swap into air spam too early, but because it's a dive bomber, I figured I would kill the SAS before they got their stingers off on me. And do you see how they don't bend enough? They don't bend enough there. That one missed, but this one, because of where I was and because it's a dive bomber, they actually really struggle to shoot those unless they have a very clear line of sight to the target, because it can't bend enough. Anyway, that could have smoked or whatever. He bailed out here, apparently. He's got 1 HP anyway. And then, yeah, these Spreng, whatever, special forces with satchels and smoke. Very, very good squad. Gonna beat Motorize Air Mobile. I mean, they're more expensive. The special forces, they got satchels, right? So they're gonna win. Panzerjäger not so fab. I mean, this really, my micro hit was kind of terrible. But I was molding about the fact that, like, this just survived so much. I just, like, I kept shooting it, and I don't know. Anyway, you know, this could have been an extra warrior with infantry. What is that, like 90 points, and this is 85. So instead of having 3 Saxons, he could have had 1 Saxon and 2 extra warrior Milans. Imagine how much better this would have gone if he had 2 warrior Milans shooting, or here. But no, generally the reason he lost is because he rushed in 2 places, and rushing's hard, and he just left this completely wide open, which was really, really ballsy, basically. Lack of respect, because I was called Dribbles. He probably thought I was a dribbling idiot. I should do that more, actually. Just give myself a name like I don't know. Oh, I don't want to offend anybody. I should put an Anyway, that was kind of weird. I don't understand why buy those. What's that doing? 200 points. Might as well just buy a fighter. You know, keep the fighter up. Phantom F3. This isn't doing anything now because I have to buy a fighter. But yeah, he bought 2 tracked rapiers, which. Although I suppose I have my own fighter because I bought it for this. So yeah, basically this is like the best map in rotation for second UK because it's such a massive map that you can really use your mobility. That was a juicy kill. That's why he quit, actually. So blimey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean it's yeah. Anyway, Hippie, you complain too much. I'll see you in the next one.